you should spit on your shoes and you should lick that spit. And he, gave 20 or 30 slaps on his cheek. And he threatened, if you told these things to your parents, I will beat you. I will give you harsh punishment. After hearing this, that small kid never revealed all these things. But when his mother always said, okay, you should go to school, he always, show some tantrums. He never show interest to go school. One day he got fever. That small kid, 6-year-old kid, he got fever. And in feverish condition, he was just, saying, save me, mom, he will beat me. So after a long period, we are meeting again. Could you please introduce yourself in a nutshell?
Yes, definitely. It's been long time. And, my name is Vijay Lakshmi. I am from Rajasthan. And presently, I am working as a teacher in Rajasthan Education Department. I usually teach high school classes and especially the English. And I will last be the kid. So, in nutshell, it's me.
I'm Tanya Singh joining you from Rajasthan, Pink City, and I'm a homemaker. I have a daughter also. My hobby is watching good movies and hearing some news also. I'm very fond of, news articles. That's all
Yeah.
about me.
So, what kind of the news?
Political news, some, like statewide news, and some, any kind of news. I'm just listening. Sometimes I'm scrolling the YouTube. If I'm getting, some news and it is useful for me, then I always watch.
Okay, it's nice. If
Mm.
it's allow you to connect with all words and we are aware about what happening around us. So it's increase
What is
our,
happening in our society?
yes, definitely.
Today I was scrolling YouTube and I saw one news. It is a famous school,
Okay.
and there was one, incident regarding bully. There were two students. One was 8 years old, and second was 6 years old. So 8-year-old boy always, bullied that 6-year-old boy, and it was all happening in the school bus. In the school bus there was CCTV also, and one, lady staff they had appointed. She can, keep an eye on the children, but how it was happen, nobody know. And that, boy always said, that boy, kid, you should spit on your shoes and you should lick that spit. And he, gave 20 or 30 slaps on his cheek, and he threatened, if you told these things to your parents, I will beat you. I will give you harsh punishment. After hearing this, that small kid never revealed all these things. But when his mother always said, okay, you should go to school, he always, show some tantrums. He never show interest to go school. One day he got fever. That is small kid, 6-year-old kid. He got fever, and in feverish condition, he was just, saying, save me, mom. He will beat me. He will, give me so many slaps." Then after this, condition, his mother know, okay, what his child was facing in the school bus. Then
Mm,
he come to his son and said, okay, tell me who is that boy who is threatening to you. Then he identified that boy. And after that, they complained in school authority. In the beginning, they were not admitting all the accusations. But after watching the CCTV, they know what was happening in the school bus. Then they suspended that lady staff, and they said, second boy, we are, doing some inquiry. Till then, there is no need to come to the school. So my question is, in this case, both kids are small. One is 8-year-old and second is 6-year-old. So what do you
yes,
think? Why nowadays children are doing this kind of activity? Like bully is a very, offensive thing.
yes, ma'am. So here we can show two, three things. The child we are small, no, too small. Even they are
Hmm.
not in teenage. And within the teenage, if they are doing these kind of things, so sometimes we accept it. But before teenage, nowadays, children's doing these kind of things, so it is not accepted. But yeah, it's happen around us, and we heard these kind of things in every day in newspaper, social media, Facebook, Instagram. But first of all, we take care of the children. What kind of the moral education, ethic education they are getting from their family environment? First of all, it's a
Hmm.
moral duty of the parents. Before going the school, they have to educate little bit about the humanity and morality. If we are
Hmm.
not some kindness and humanity, so there is a no use of any degree or diploma sending any branded school, getting
Hmm.
a degrees and
Hmm.
diploma, and even we can say the book is knowledge, there is a no use if they are not able to become a good citizen. So first of all, it's a parent's duty to make them understand you are first a human being and you should
Hmm.
behave like the standard norms, especially that even you are not allowed to treat a animal or insect with misbehave.
Hmm.
Even plant, you can't pluck a flower and leaves from the plants.
Hmm.
And
I
after
was
that,
thinking, like that child who is in second grade and 8 years old. There are some factors. First of all, like in their like parents are sometimes quarreling in front of the children. And second thing, they are not giving so much attention what their child is doing. Sometimes they are watching some violent web series, some clips which are not good for the kids, and they are
yeah,
applying these things in their real life.
yes. No, they are no killing their toys, they are beating their toys. So that time
Hmm.
we should stop them. You are not doing these kind of things. Or even we should not giving the no, weapons kind of the things if his or her activity like the violence. So we should stop them the right
Hmm.
time, put on the
Hmm.
time. Otherwise they just out of the control when they grown up. So it's a
Yes.
first, that is why I am saying it's the parents' duty, what kind of the environment they are giving their children. And society will face. So before the society, parents will going to face this kind of the problem.
And
And
they should
second,
always ask to their children if they are facing any problem in the school bus, school staff, in the school. You can directly speak to me.
yeah.
Sometimes there is, poor communication between kids and parents.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Or here are also the victim boys. I would say parents should give them courage little bit. They can talk freely and share each and every incident regarding the society, regarding the neighborhood, regarding the school and classroom and teachers' behavior. So nowadays even we or government school teachers also teach them student, if you are feel so uncomfortable with any teacher, if you feel any bad touch, good touch, we try to teach them even. So this branded school, they are taking a handsome amount of the fees, the name of different facilities. So they should take care. And before sending big school, we have to prepare, as a mentally prepare our no kids say you have to going no a courageous boy, a courageous girl, because there is a lot of strength, multiple
Hmm.
types of the mentality of the teachers and other staff and students. So you have to strong each and every moment. And if I talk about especially the Rajasthan environment, so Rajasthan is famous for their warriors. And even though we know very well what kind of the war situation faced Rajasthan, and how can a mother prepare the 10-year-old boys and girls, say, now your father have died and now you have to go for no war and you have to go for fight. So these
Hmm.
kind of the, no, we have a history, and in that scenario we have to strengthen, especially the mentally strengthen, and courage is important. And some,
Hmm.
I think, the negligence of the school and staff, it's a happen.
Hmm.
Totally agree with you.
They should check their CCTV, I think on daily basis, I can say, what is happening in the school bus.
Yeah, and no, in government schools also there is a complaint box. If a student have any
Yes,
problem, they can
in whole
write it.
Rajasthan, it's common. In every school, there is a complaint box, whether it is private school or government school.
Yeah, so if they haven't any grace, they can complain there. But the requirement is the awareness. How, what kind of the step we have to take in a particular kind of the situation. If we are
Hmm.
going to any situation, that time what kind of the step we should take. And I think these kind of things not in our syllabus, these kind of things parents say how to teach them their kids, and after that the teachers have to teach them their kids and their students. And no,
Hmm.
that not stop here, they have to go outside, even bigger schools and colleges and universities, metro cities. So how can we deal with if they are not deal with the small things? No, if
Hmm.
blame only the school, and but I would say sometimes parents also giving the negative energy. Oh, you should
Hmm.
be no like them, and you should be calm and quiet. Yeah, it's necessary, but
Hmm.
some steps are no quite necessary. We have to take.
Hmm.
From our children, if anyone giving the something wrong, doing the something wrong, so before taking any step, please discuss with us.
Hmm. I faced a real situation in my life when my daughter was in first grade, and there was one student who was classmate. When they were when there is departure time, that boy always, sometimes he is giving slap, sometimes he is just thrashing her hair. Okay. I always ask every day, if anyone hurting you, and if anyone touching your some part, then you can easily tell me. And she told me, Mama, that boy always beat me. Then I complained, I emailed the staff. Then they, educate that boy. But he was again and again doing. Then I take strict action. I went to the school, I met the staff, and I said, give me that boy's parents' number. I will talk to their parents. What is the problem with their kid? Otherwise, I will go to the principal office. That action was, I can say, very good action. Then they understand. After that, they educate that boy, and they call their parents for the meeting. And after
Yeah,
that, never happened this kind of incident with my daughter.
yes. If the initial level we no take a strict action, that time we can stop these kind of the mishappening. Otherwise, they have a courage to
First,
increase.
I think we should always say to our children, I'm always with you.
Yes,
You can talk to me anytime. If someone is hurting you, if someone is speaking bad words, and someone is doing bully.
yeah.
Because, in the schools, I think now it's common. Sometimes, like teenagers are, creating some problem with the small kids.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
But nowadays, no, the it's a happen, ma'am. In even no, when we just over our session that the month of the Feb and month of the March, we all are facing these kind of the things. Yes, 2 days back there is a fight out of the school, I would say, and the school boys from the my school, and
Hmm.
no, so and a broken another boy's hand. So in the during the
Yes.
exam, so these kind of the incidents are very, very sad, and they we
And in
are
some
very,
cases, they are biting their hand, their cheeks also.
yeah. So the parents came the school and complained. So now the examination is going on. What can I do? And the school students now they are in another center. Even they are not at school. So what can I do? No, as a class
Hmm.
teacher, so you should go to police now. We are empty-handed now. So these kind of things
But
happen.
these kind of bully cases always handled by school or school staff. If they are harassing and they are giving some physical, wounds, that time they can take help police. In this case, like he had given some, wounds also. So they can take help from police.
Yeah. Yes, but nowadays, if we talk about as a social evil, the children are aggressive more and more day by day.
Hmm.
So, in manner we can say, ma'am, our society and especially the parents are responsible. They are giving the free hand and their energy is not utilized as a, especially the physical energy is not utilized. Earlier time we have a lot of work, our responsibility divided, we all time busy, there is a no space for the rubbish things, but nowadays
I think school should also conduct some session for good behavior, and they should give some surety to their student. If someone is hurting you, you should come to straight, and we will take action. But most of the schools are just taking these kind of classes sometime after 4 months, after 6 months, and in some schools they are not taking any session.
yeah, taking session is good things, and apart from these kind of things we have to channelize their energy, they are full of energy,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
society is able to use their energy because our education
Hmm.
system is theory based, there is a no
Hmm.
practical education, and
Hmm.
use their energy. So sometimes they use their energy in a wrong way.
Hmm. And if you are working parents, then you should download some parent control application, and you should time to time you should do open conversation with your kids,
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
because they are unnecessary using some bad clips, some adult movies also, violent movies also. So they are
Yeah.
applying these things in their real life.
Yes, yes.
And
The using of,
some kids have bossy nature also.
yes, definitely. Bossy nature is not harmful, ma'am, but the harmful nature is to become a boss unnecessarily.
Hmm.
Though after the when they are grown up, so country required leaders, they will be
Hmm.
become a good leader. But their if their energy go in a right way, a right flow, that time it is beneficial for the society. Otherwise, it will harmful. No. So
Hmm.
we change our education system, especially the our syllabus. We have to include practical based education.
Hmm.
India is a country
Yes.
of youth, and our education system and our syllabus is not according to our youth and energy. That
And
is the, I
in the
think,
schools, when teacher is out from the classroom, some kids are fighting.
yes, anytimes they are fighting.
Hmm. They are very aggressive nowadays.
But no teacher, no, just change their class. No sooner they
Hmm.
turn their back in,
Within 1 second, they are fighting with each other.
yes, they started fighting. Yes.
Making noise is a common thing, but if you are fighting, sometimes it can be dangerous.
Yeah, not only fighting, sometimes they also damage furniture, fans,
Hmm.
boards, these kind of the old things they try to destroy. They are just so aggressive. Like, no, if there is a jungle rule, no, there is a no
Hmm.
civilized, no children.
Yes. I think school should give some project work. You should make some, chart. How can we, save these furniture, these things we should never fight. Some good behavior they should, teach
We
time to
should
time.
keep whole time we should keep them busy with the interest. If they are not taking interest in the classroom and studies, that time in that
Hmm.
scenario, these kind of the
And
vulgar
they should
activities.
counsel their children with their parents, because sometimes counseling is also necessary for the parents also.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Yes.
In some cases, parents are, careless. I'm not saying all the parents, in some cases.
Yes, I totally agree with you, ma'am. Yes.
They never, admitted their child is doing misbehave, their child is using abusive language, and he or she has bossy nature. Sometimes she is slapping to their classmates. Sometimes some parents are not, accepting. But
Yes,
after,
definitely.
watching the CCTV footage, they, admit.
Yeah,
Because in my daughter's case, because there are so many CCTV cameras. After watching that camera, they came to know, okay, that child is again beating that girl.
yeah,
Then
yes,
they call
yes.
their parent, because sometimes there is some behavioral problem with the kids. If he is watching some fights between their parents, so it can be a reason.
Yeah, it can be a reason. Sometimes any family member in neighborhood
Hmm.
also they get inspired from these kind of the inspiration. So
Some movies also
depend on
inspire. Some fight
movies,
scenes also
drama,
inspire.
cartoons. Some cartoons also they watching
Yes, some
nowadays.
cartoons also. Because I think some years ago, some cartoons were banned in India.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am.
Hmm.
Say we should keep eyes what kind of the activities our kids doing each and every time, and we should sit beside if they are watching mobile and TV. So we should bear in our mind what kind of the content is beneficial. Sometimes parents are just ignore, say after watching these kind of the cartoon he behave like the same.
Hmm.
Sometimes here and there, oh, flapping. It's also harmful not only the other but sometimes children itself also.
Yes, like in some cartoons, like character is flying in the air. They are also applying this in their real life. And after
Yeah,
that, sometimes they are jump on the building terrace, some other places, and they got
yeah,
injured.
they got injured. Yes,
Because in this age, they can easily influenced.
influence. Yes,
Hmm. Anything else
just
you would
also
like to
creating
add in
my
this conversation?
yes, yes, ma'am.